Hey everyone, welcome back. GrampyRick here, and we're standing at our witch farm, obviously. Let's take that off. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I've done here. The most important changes I want to show you, though, are down below. So let's go down there and take a look. The first thing, and the biggest bonehead move I've made, and I hope I didn't lead anybody astray if you're building this thing along with me, but using crying obsidian for all of these obsidian blocks was a huge mistake. I'm going to shut this off while we're down here. I forgot that crying obsidian gives off, emits light, so it was actually creating a problem in here and affecting spawns, you can see. So I replaced all the crying obsidian with regular obsidian, and boy, let me tell you, that was a miserable job. But if you are planning on building this thing, please use regular obsidian and not crying obsidian. The next thing I did was we were losing quite a few witches to despawning. We are routing them quite a bit farther than Logical Geek Boy's design. So if you build it, I would recommend using his, by the way, instead of what I've done here. If you can route them as short a distance as you can, and you have a better chance of keeping them from despawning. But when I had magma blocks here, they were drinking fire resistance and not healing. So it doesn't do any good to run them across more because they're already they're fire resisted by that time. So what I've done is added a couple of, if you can see, I added dispensers and tripwires, and I'm shooting them with arrows as they go by. And I've done it there, and I did it at this corner as well. There's my tripwire. But when they're in a big long Congo line, they just keep the tripwire tripped the whole time, and so it's not a perfect solution. I'm still getting some that despawn, but it's hitting enough of them that it's doing a lot better. And then I run them across magma at the end. So anyway, that's the witch farm, guys, and had fun building it. And if you're building it as well, my strong suggestion is follow Logical Geek Boy's tutorial and don't try to follow what I've done here. So anyway, let's head back to base. I want to talk about the next project. Okay, guys, we are back. We're back at base, and I'm standing up on our portal platform, which need to eventually do something with this. I'm not sure what, though. But maybe we'll get an idea with our building project, because I want to build some stuff right here on this little spot and right down there. And you can see I've got it marked out where I'm going to build it. And then over in that direction, on top of that little island, I want to build something there as well. And maybe more. I don't know. We might build something here as well. But this is either a love it or hate it kind of a thing. But I'm going to build some steampunky stuff. I'm going to build a steampunk house here that's a pretty good size, but not real huge or anything. Over there, I think I'm going to build a giant steampunk tower house that's pretty tall. But down here, which is where we're going to start, and what I'm going to build right there is a really awesome little, well, it's not really little, it's pretty big, like a circus wagon. That sounds weird, but it's pretty cool. So anyway, guys, that's the plans, and we're going to get started on that in a jiffy. So hang tight, and we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we are back. We're standing here in our storage room, and I have been collecting all of the material we need for our Circus Wagon, and it was a little more than I anticipated. Not, fortunately I had all that wool, but I didn't have some of the concrete. I didn't have any. I had yellow and red, but I didn't have any magenta or light blue, so I had to grind a little for that. And it used up pretty much all of our copper. Making those lightning rods was pretty expensive on our copper, so I used up all of my smelted copper. I still have quite a bit of raw copper here, so if we need any more. But anyway, we're getting ready to go out there, and right out that way is where we're going to build. But first, let's look at our box of beacons. That is so awesome. Okay, guys, here we are, and we're out here on this little plateau outside of Vail Mansion. I did a little bit of cleaning up and leveling of this area. There was a bit of a hill here, but it's gone now. So we're going to build our Circus Wagon right here. So you won't be able to see it from the front, but you'll be able to see it from some of the upstairs areas, like that balcony, etc. But anyway, it's going to be right here, and it's going to be facing this direction. So anyway, let's get started. So we're going to just place a spruce block on top of each of these. And now let's make sure we do this in the right orientation. So they go like that. Actually, both of them go like that, but the front wheels will be a little smaller. I'll show you how that works here in just a second. That is how the front wheel is going to look, but the back wheel, which is this one, is going to look a little different than this. So it's going to be the same concept, except we're just going to have a... did I do that wrong? I think I did. I think these go this direction. Hang with me here just a second and I'll get this figured out maybe. Yeah, so the back wheel is looking pretty stupid with that stair placed the wrong direction, isn't it? Stair needs to go this way, of course. Like that. So let's take a look at this now. So the back wheels, let's see, not quite sure. I think this stair goes this way. And then, oops, that's not right. It needs to go up by one. Like that. So now if we clean up all these temporary blocks and mistakes, the back wheel looks like that. And then the front wheels look, so sorry about all that. Okay, so then the front wheels are this smaller variety, and I think we can build that again pretty quick. Like this. Like that. So there, that's the scope of the wheels. Pretty big. It's like I said, it's a pretty big, it's a pretty big wagon altogether. So I'm going to build out the other side, the other wheels, and then we'll get started putting the detail and decoration on these wheels. Okay, guys, we have the basic shape of the wheels done. Now we're just going to add a little decoration. We're going to do this on all four. How did that happen? We're going to do this with some trapdoor, spruce trapdoors on the centers of these. And then also here like this, on the bigger wheel, we'll have trapdoors around that center or that corner stair. Like so. Those are actually the wrong direction, aren't they? Yes, they are. Well, there, it needs to go like that. Let me fix that on all these sides. Okay, that's better. Sorry about that. Let's keep going here. We need our trapdoors on these blocks that I just fumbled. And then trapdoors here. There. Okay, now we're ready for the spokes and the interior of these wheels. Okay, guys, let's start in and work on this smaller wheel. We're going to use, this is actually waxed copper, so it will retain its color. So you need to use honeycomb with the copper, and then it'll stay that way. So we'll use copper for the spokes, and then how to place them though. So like that. And then we're going to place a grindstone. This kind of makes it really awesome wheel hub, just like that, but without our temporary blocks, of course. Look really awesome on here like this. So there's the smaller wheel. Okay, for the bigger wheel, we're going to do something similar. It's just going to be a little different, obviously. So we're going to use some stairs, some copper stairs, waxed copper stairs to, so these are waxed cut copper stairs. I don't know if there's other kinds of waxed copper stairs, but this copper, by the way, is really a popular block for like, you know, steampunk type builders. So anyway, we're going to do that with our buttons, of course. And then with the same strategy with these, except we're going to have more of them. Like so. And we'll just finish that off. Like this. As usual, my inventory is a mess and I can't get what I want. So, anyway, there you go. That's kind of the basic shape of the wheels. Okay, so we have all the wheels done. Let's work on these axles. It's kind of cool. So we put couple of temporary blocks and then a block of redstone. And get rid of our temp blocks. And then we're going to use pistons. Like that. Yep, we need some smokers. These smokers are a pretty cool block. They have that, oops. They have this cool stripe on them. I'm having trouble figuring out how to place it. I didn't realize they were so sensitive to, yeah, like that. That's how we want them facing, like that. So I guess we have to make sure we place them like in that direction. Okay, now we're going to cover up some wow, that scared the crap out of me. What are you selling, mister? Nothing good. Okay, so we got that. Now we need our smokers here. Like so. And I think we just cover up the bottoms here. On these guys, because that'll be covered up with the interior of the wagon or something. I think we do the inside of that. Yeah, we do not need that one. So just on the backs of the redstone, we don't need on the back of this one for some reason. I assume something's going to cover that up, but so anyway, that's our axle. Well, hey guys, we are out of time for this episode. Apologize for the abrupt ending here, but I've actually made a lot more progress than where we just ended, and we'll pick that right back up. It's not done. I still have more recording to do, but we'll pick it back up at this point and start build the rest of this thing. I wish I could figure out a way to record my building in a more organized way, because it's just a scramble. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging with it and watching this episode, really do. And we'll see you in the next one.